as well. But let's switch to our map. If you're looking for a rent-to-own property in a Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas, it's not that hard to find, really. There are a couple of programs that can help you to get into a rent-to-own program if you want to be in a program. And currently there is DV Homes and there are Utopia Homes. But if you want to work directly with homeowners who offer rent-to-own as an option, for purchasing their home, which might be easier than getting into a program, there are definitely options available, and the number of those options and the quality of those options typically depend on your amount of monthly payments. In front of us, we have a map, and that map is showing all homes that are currently marked as available with rent to own in our area. To make it easier for you to see what is available, I think the best way for me to show you would be to create price ranges, because if the house is available but it is $10,000 per month to rent, obviously it's not may not be a best choice for you. So let's take a look at what's available. Obviously, a lot of people say, I want to be in Flower Mound, or I want to be in Frisco, I want to be in Azle. And when I ask them how much do you have to spend per month in a monthly payment, they say I would like to spend under $2,000. That goal is not realistic. You need to find, if you're planning to be in a rent-to-own area, you are going to have to look for homes within your monthly budget, not the homes within the area where you want to be. Now, if you're on a short budget and you want to be in a more expensive area that typically you would be able to afford, I have a special video for that. Contact me, and I actually have a video on what to do if your budget does not allow you to be in a more expensive area. But for right now, we'll just assume that we can find properties in your price range in those areas that you want to be. So let's take a look. As you can see, we have quite a few options. Every one of those green yellow home icons indicates a house that's available for rent to own. As you can see, we have a few areas where they're kind of clustered together, and some areas where we have almost no options. So for example, if you want to be in Dallas, let's move on to Dallas. It seems to be more in this part of Dallas, and this part of Dallas, and then closer to Mesquite and Balch Springs, but almost nothing toward Irving, as you can see. And those that are toward Irving are like $1.8 million properties. If you want to be in a more affordable area, let's just say that you want to be under $300,000, you would need to go closer to Mesquite and Balch Springs to find those kind of prices. Maybe a little bit toward Garland, but definitely not. You won't be able to find much in places like Flower Mound or Colleyville for $250,000, $300,000. So that we have one in what appears to be toward North Richland Hills, maybe at $400,000. Okay, so if you want to be closer to Fort Worth, as you can see, we have a cluster here toward Burleson, and a few homes, 400, 360, in the north toward Saginaw, toward Eagle Mountain type of direction. But after that, we really don't have that many options on a Fort Worth side. So we definitely have the predominance of the rent-owned properties available on the east side or on the Dallas side. From the standpoint of being closer to Louisville or Flower Mound, now those could be right here on the map. We have everything from condos to townhomes to duplexes to single family homes. You just have to see what's available for your specific area. Sometimes duplex or townhome is not as bad as most people think. Okay, let's take a look at our price ranges. So if we go for the price range of $200,000 to $400,000, those would be homes with the monthly payment of about $1,800 to $3,600 per month. Let's look where our affordability map is. Now, those could include some townhomes, duplexes, and condos. If we remove those, we'll see few a lot fewer dots on this map. Sorry, my English is not perfect. But even with this restriction on price, we see that we definitely have options in southwest Dallas, toward Mesquite, a couple toward Garland, one in Richardson, closer to Carrollton, couple of them in Grand Prairie, and then toward the south of Fort Worth, toward Cannondale and Crowley. We also have a couple options in Heartland and Tulty in case you want to be closer to Kaufman or to Forney. We have one in Farmersville in case you want to go that direction. Couple around Denton, Crum, Corinth. One not far from Princeton. And then a couple that are going toward Pilot Point and Sheridan/Denison. So as you can see, their options are budget options. I would call them budget options. Anything below $3,500, $3,600 to me is what I would consider a budget option. Now, many of them, again, are not full single-family homes. If we specify only single-family homes and nothing else, and we remove the manufactured homes and condos, we're definitely going to see fewer options available to us, but still enough for you to find something that's within your budget. So that was the $200,000 to $400,000 homes, which mean that your monthly payments are going to be between $1,800 and let's just say $3,500. If you can afford a little bit more expensive areas, or if you can afford, let's just say, up to $6,000 per month in your monthly payments on your rent to own, we have additional options available to us. We're now starting to see homes toward downtown Dallas, even in Highland Park, surprisingly enough, more toward Richardson, closer to Carrollton. What looks like, I wanted to say Wiley, but looks like it's still Garland. And then Salina. Not that many. Just simply at that price range, typically we see fewer homeowners willing to do rent to own, but still some options to consider. And then if you want to go, let's just say, for 60 plus, 650 plus, where your monthly payments are anywhere between $6,000 and $10,000 per month, you're going to now see the Collin County highlight. So you didn't see Collin County that much before, being a player on this map, and now we're starting to see Collin County, Little Elm, North Dallas, Arlington come into play. So everything depends on your budget. Now, what I would like to do is also to mention that if you're looking for a rent to own, do not forget that rent to own is just one option of purchasing a home without necessarily getting the bank involved right away. Another option that could be available to you that I'll just throw out there could be looking for homes with assumable mortgages. If you don't know what an assumable mortgage is, I have a video on that. I'll probably post that link to that video in the description of this live stream. But I would not discount the ability of, let me stop sharing this screen and let me present a different screen which shows you the availability of homes that have a mortgage that people want you to assume. So rather than you qualifying for a mortgage, There are many properties where people want you to take over their current monthly payments on their current mortgage. Now, they want you to take over that mortgage by qualifying for some additional funds, but there's ways to get around it. I just want to let you know that if you're looking for a rent to own, Google read up on something called a simple mortgage. Now, if you don't think that you can qualify for a loan, do not be concerned because there are ways for me to teach you how to get around that, where we can assume somebody's mortgage without qualifying for a loan. But I just wanted to show you that compared to the fairly scarce number of homes available with rent to own, we have a fairly healthy number. And as you can see, we have a much denser clusters of homes where the owners are already willing to allow you to assume their current mortgage, their current monthly payments. Now, I'm going to do a separate live stream and a separate video on homes with a simple mortgage in a little bit. I don't want to go into that video right now because it's not the topic. The topic was rent to own. I just wanted you to start thinking about it. Contact me. It's a complicated conversation. Simple mortgages are a complicated conversation, much more complicated than, let's just say, rent to own. But if you're determined and to get into a house, and rather than renting for another 2 to 3 years, you want to start gaining the home equity, gaining wealth right away, contact me. My phone is in the description below, and also you should be able to see it on my under my name. Contact me and let's discuss what we can do for your family. And those assumable mortgages are available for those people who do not have ITIN, do not have legislative reported income or insufficient reported income, do not have the credit score, all of that good stuff. Now, it still requires quite a bit of cash flow. It still requires you to have pretty significant income or good income. None of those, neither the rent to own nor the simple mortgage situations, are for people who are lacking income. I'll be honest with you. If your problem is low income, then your solution is to make more income. To be honest, this real estate business is not, even though you can find homes with lower monthly payments, those are typically not the homes in neighborhoods or in a condition that you would consider, immediately suitable for your family to move in. For that reason, if you have low income, then unfortunately, your best solution is to figure out how to make more income. But if you do have income and your income is at least 2,500 or disposable income for your housing is 2,500 plus, there are options available to you that we can discuss. That is it for now on the rent to own situation. I will be posting more videos on rent to own and how to get into rent to own. I actually have quite a few videos that you can already watch on different rent to own programs such as Diddy Homes or Utopia Homes that I can share upon request. Contact me on my phone number below. I'll see you guys at the next video.